Good morning, family. Welcome to CHUNCHIMWA Morning Devotion. Today's Saturday, March 2nd. Let's begin by greeting our Heavenly Parent and true parents. CHUNCHIM CHAMPUNIMGE KYUNGBAE. Pado. Now, our opening prayer, I'd like to invite Tomiko Holmitz. Could you pray for us today?
First, we need the pledge.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Thank you. For our family pledge, let's welcome Pastor Milhan Stevens.
가정 맹세 1.
Our family,
우리 가정은
정결
사랑을 중심하고 본향 땅을 찾아 본연의 창조의 상인 이상 천국과 천상 천국을 창건할 것을 맹세하나이다. 2. 천여국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 전주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 중심, 세계에서는 성인, 천주에서는 성자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 3. 천여국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 4대 심정권과 3대 왕권과 황족권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 4. 천여국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님의 창조의 상인 천주대 가족을 형성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 5. 천여국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 매일 주체적 천상세계와 대상적 지상세계의 통일을 향해 전진적 발전을 촉진화할 것을 맹세하나이다. 6. 천여국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참부모님의 대신 가정으로서 천운을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 7. 천여국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위하는 생활을 통하여 심정문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 8. 천여국 주인 우리 가정은 참사랑을 중심하고 천여국 시대를 맞이하여 절대 신앙, 절대 사랑, 절대 복종으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지상 천국과 천상 천국의 해방권과 석방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Thank you, Pastor Milhan. Sorry about that. I think I'm a little out of it today. Now for our opening prayer, I'd like to invite Tomiko. Tomiko-san, could you please pray for us today? Tomiko Holmitz.
Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, yes. I pray. Every parents, good morning. We start Bundoke and very grateful gathering and Levant Milhan. We want to catch your heart through Mother's book, Mother's Piece of Peace. We are start a new day, then we need to Father's word. I grateful report. I report as president of family. Aju.
Thank you, Tomiko-san. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right, family, now it's time for our 100K reading. We're reading from the Mother of Peace, our True Mother's Memoir, and we're up to episode 49. Pastor Milhan.
Okay, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Tomiko-san, for your prayer this morning. Do we have any volunteer readers? Someone who'd like to read?
I can read if no one else.
Yes, thank you. Can you see this okay?
Yes. Mother of Peace, episode 49. The New Age centers on the New Age centers on womanhood. At the end of May in 2016, the United Nations hosted Education for Global Citizenship conference in Gwen. I cannot see it too well there because could you move, please? I cannot see the name of the city. In Gwangju, South Korea. The UN Secretary General and more than 4,000 representatives of non-governmental organizations, NGOs, from 100 nations came together and held discussions on how to create a brighter world. At that conference, the UN selected the Women Federation for World Peace to be a part of the discussion as one of the small number of NGOs with consultative status. In recognition of its genuine and wide-ranging activities for peace over the years, it seems as if just a few days had passed since the Women Federation was taking its first steps to establish itself in the world. In that moment, WFWP spirit of peace and service, which we had practiced with devotion throughout the world, shone brightly. The inception of the Women Federation traces back to 1991. In September of that year, some 7,000 women, including the wife of the Japanese Prime Minister, came together in Tokyo, Japan, to inaugurate the Women Federation for Peace in Asia. As a founder, I gave a speech entitled "The True Love Movement Bringing Salvation to Asia and the World." The next year, I gave a speech to 50,000 people in the Tokyo Dome, a crowd that has gathered with only 15 days' notice. I spoke with passion burning deep within, and many hearts were moved. The following April, 160,000 women from 70 countries gathered in Seoul. 4,000 buses created a traffic jam downtown as they conveyed this crowd to the main Olympic Stadium. This tremendous number of women leaders had come to participate in the proclamation of the era of women. The Women Federation for World Peace was born on that day. This was not to be just one more woman organization, but a mirror reflecting this new age. My speech that day provided a compass to guide humankind out of the world of war, violence, and conflict, and into the ideal world of one human family led by men and women in harmony, overflowing with love and peace. Over the months following that event, I traveled the world to encourage women leaders and launch a true woman movement that could win the hearts of both men and women. I joyfully met with leaders from all walks of life, and we held women conferences successfully all over the world. Until now, neither men nor women have known the true value of womanhood. As a result, men have not approached women with authentic appreciations. To break that mold, women in modern time have campaigned to advance their rights and achieve liberation from past restrictions. They have, for the most part, taken a position of complaint against men and channeled their energy into political movements to change laws. With a different perspective, I launched the Women Federation for World Peace as a movement to awaken women to their true value and help them embrace men and develop themselves in partnership with men. To be a clear mirror that reflects this age, each woman first needs to be clear and pure within herself. Each needs to find the indomitable power within that is necessary to overcome self-centeredness. She needs to become a true daughter who attends her parents with filial piety and a true wife who completes her husband with fidelity and devotion. Moreover, she needs to become a true mother who raises her sons and daughters with love and dedication. She needs to form a family of true love that attend God. God will raise up such true women as leaders on the path to world peace. A mother's hand soothes a stomach ache. Mommy, my stomach hurts. When a child complains of stomach ache, his mother lays him on her lap and rubs his tummy without a single word. Her hands may be gnarled and rough, but in a few moments the child feels better. This may be a simple approach, but it is a practice based on love. We all dimly remember our mother's warm touch. This is a very touch with which I long to embrace all humankind as Mother of the Universe and Mother of Peace. As we know from our own experience, a mother hears a child cry very clearly, and she has no thought but quickly run to her child. This is because the mother's love and attention are directly solely towards her children. A mother will walk through a fiery pit without hesitation to save her child. Koreans often pray for Chanbok, which means living in happy contentment, even without possession or power. Health is the most important for our happiness. We have the saying, if you lose your possession, you have lost little. If you lose your reputation, you have lost a lot. But if you lose your health, you have lost everything. Take this word very seriously. I have long pondered over the secret of good health. It is not easy for anyone to live their entire life without ever getting sick. During my early life, I saw many people suffering from malnutrition or whose life were broken by injury or a disease. At age 16, when I entered St. Joseph Nursing School, I felt joy and pride, knowing I had found exactly what I needed to do. However, in taking on the mission of the Mother of Peace, I had no choice but to put that vocation aside. While traveling around the world, I saw many children who could have become healthy if they had better care. Some lost their sight, some had limbs amputated because they could not be treated in time. This pain remains as a deep knot in my heart. I want to be the mother who can embrace all people who are healed, physically and spiritually. When we injure a toe, we feel the pain throughout our entire body. As a mother of one family and a God, I feel the pain of each person as my own pain. Having fallen ill myself in country not my own, I know what it means to be a foreigner in need of medical care. So it was with great joy and satisfaction that Father Moon and I decided to realize a dream I had when I entered nursing school. We established an international hospital in Korea, where all people can receive expert spiritual and physical care and feel a mother's touch. When we get sick, from the depths of our hearts, we yearn for our mother's warm touch. However, our mother is not always near us. To provide a mother's touch after receiving permission to build in 1999, we opened the Shamshim International Medical Center, now called the H.J. Magnolia International Medical Center. In 2003, it overlooks Champion Lake, where the waters are clear and the mountains are beautiful. The medical center is not a typical hospital. Beyond providing excellent standard treatment, we focus on the true meaning of health. Health doesn't simply mean having a sturdy body. An original human being has mind and body united in harmony. So the unification medical science is based on the principle of truth and the spirit of love. The H.J. Magnolia International Medical Center is the first facility to develop and implement this new model. Doctors and nurses of various nations take care of patients with a motherly heart in the midst of beautiful natural surroundings, which are heaven's gift. They are answering a question that has been neglected until now. Does faith in God truly enhance our health? The answer of this question is not difficult. For good health, the harmony of our mind and body is an important agent of healing, and faith is what allows us to realize that harmony. The H.J. Magnolia International Medical Center not only uses state-of-the-art medical techniques, but it is also the first full-scale hospital to integrate spiritual healing in the prevention and treatment of disease. Behind this are my prayers for the physical and spiritual salvation of all people so that none may be orphaned. We must take care of our health. When we are healthy, most of the time we tend to ignore that simple fact. Busy life, we can easily forget to take care of our mind and body. God gave us the blessing to be fruitful. That means to have spiritual, psychological, and physical health.
Dos paquetes.
The mission of H.J. Magnolia International Medical Center is to enable people to achieve that joy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Thank you so much. Good job.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
All right.
Mr.
Do we have
Miller?
any reflections, keywords? Yes, from Sebastian.
Well, I just want to thank Michelle, Mrs. Lutz, for her reading. I just couldn't help thinking about the Statue of Liberty. You know, Michelle being French and her powerful voice, and about the song that Irving Berlin, who is Russian actually, who wrote many beautiful American called folk songs, like God Bless America, is written by this man who came from Russia, being an immigrant, and wrote that. And the words of the Statue of Liberty, and I thought about, there's a song about the Statue of Liberty, and I thought about Michelle standing there in the harbor and reading Two Mothers' memoir to everybody that's coming in.
Thank you, Reverend Sebastian. Yes. Yes.
Irving Berlin's words for that song.
So funny.
Mother, you know, she's standing there, and you, Michelle, you're like to mother. Give me, you're tired, you're poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest tossed to me, and lift my lamp beside the golden door. Tired, you're poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free, the wretched masses, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. It's a beautiful song that he wrote. You might want to listen to it on the internet. Thank you, Michelle. God bless you.
Thank you, Evan Sebastian.
Now I know what that book is. Statue of Liberty's holding. Mother's memoir.
Right.
Memoir coming up. Anyone else? Yeah, you do have a very powerful voice, Michelle.
Okay. Well, I got to use it then.
Bugle. Wake up, everybody. You know, the section that I highlighted today was what I consider global health ministry. You know, I think of Phil High. He's one of our members who is very passionate and compassionate for those with ailments, physical ailments. He himself had kind of not a near-death experience exactly, but his health was so bad that he should not have lived. And having come back from that, he just feels like his mission is to help other people. And his heart just stretched out to the world. And so he's planning a mission trip to go on and inviting other people to sign up for it. It's not free, but it's, you know, it might be a long shot, but we want to extend it out to other people, to you know, particularly younger people, to do a mission trip, you know, a medical mission trip. You know, we're partnering with obviously well-established organizations, and so this one section, if I can read it here. Mother says, I saw many children who could have become healthy if they had better care. Some lost their sight, some had limbs amputated because they could not be treated in time. I feel like that's the situation for a lot of people. And if it's not physical, it's also spiritual. With a little bit of love, you know, a little bit of a listening ear, so many people can be healed, and so many marriages could be saved, children could be saved if someone just listened, had enough love and patience in their heart to listen to somebody. You know, and when I discovered the power of listening to people, like, I couldn't stop. I realized, wow, people are so dry in their hearts because no one really cared, no one really listened. And it led me to becoming a pastor, honestly. I never wanted to lead anybody. Leadership is quite tiresome for me. But I lead because I can see the power. I mean, I can see the benefit. I can help a lot more people. But frankly, that one-on-one listening is, for me, the most satisfying and impactful. But yeah, so maybe I can relate to Mother in that way. Mother, I don't think really cares about leading the world, but she could just see the pain and that that doesn't take that much actually to help so many people. So she'll stand there in the center of attack and accusation so that more people can be healed. Yeah, thank you, Mother. Mama Jean, is that you?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah. Thank you, Michelle, for reading Mother's words. I just wanted to say that, yeah, thank you, Michelle, for reading True Mother's words today. I just wanted to say that our true parents, our true mother cares about everyone's health and well-being. Someone shared a story from East Garden. They heard father and mother talking, loudly to each other. And they listened because they wanted to know what father and mother were saying. Father was going out. Apparently, maybe father was going fishing or something. Father didn't want to wear a hat. Our true mother wanted father to wear a hat. And she insisted that our true father wear a hat. Father was saying, no, he doesn't want to wear a hat. Our true mother was saying, yes, you must wear a hat, because many times, quite a few times, father got sick. Father caught a bad cold and so forth. So our true mother was saying, father should wear a hat because father's going out. Apparently it must have been very cold, on that day. But father kept saying, no, he doesn't want to wear a hat. So I just wanted to share that our true mother really cares about our health and how we take care of our health and how we take care of ourselves, because she has such a heart, such a motherly heart, that everyone should be well and everyone should take care of themselves. And I think this is what made our true parents founded that hospital too, to help brothers and sisters, to help people around the world, and to help everyone get well and heal well, because without good health, you can have so much money, as I said, so much of everything. But if you don't have good health, it doesn't serve you any good. All right, I just wanted to share that.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's very precious. These stories of, because we have a lot of true parents' public speeches, but we don't get a lot of their more intimate, humanistic conversation. I've also heard about coffee, the sugar in the coffee. I know, Yako-san. Mayaka, you want to tell that one? You know that one?
Yeah, not the sugar one, but when I
Oh.
was at the science conference in the Boston, I think that was the 77 or 76 and 77, I believe. And I happened to be in the hotel, in the helping true parents room, and the breakfast time, true mother wanted to have a second cup of coffee, and true father said, "Coffee is no good for you." And then true mother right away said, "But without coffee, I cannot survive one day. Cannot." So then father became silent, was shut up. So, I felt wow. And I'm so happy when I heard the Hawaiian corner coffee. Yay, true mother. And now coffees are considered to be 1 to 3 cups of pretty good things without adding any sugar. Anyway, that was my story.
Yeah, like literally Kingdom of Heaven must have coffee because there's so many cafes in Champyeong, right? And then so many owls, like with their eyes wide open, I think the story that I heard, and forgive me if this is incorrect, but as I was told, was I think someone watched two parents on an airplane, and father wanted 3 sugars in his coffee. The mother said, "No, just 2. You don't that's too much sugar, And father's like, "I want 3." And so later, somehow he didn't see how many sugars went in there, but I think he only got 2 in the end. He didn't even know it. That's what I heard. So he must have been really old to not notice how many sugars actually was in there. But, yeah. So it's cute.
Yeah.
And for some people struggle when they hear these stories. They're like, "Wow, I thought true parents were one. I thought they just think exactly the same, lockstep." But no, that's not the principle. That's not what Father taught. Female are different. They divide and unite, and that creates life. That creates union. There's no union unless you have division too. So, yeah, I think it's important to tell these stories. I think often kids have a misunderstanding of what parents should be like. But yeah, Reverend Sebastian. Reverend Sebastian?
Hmm?
Oh, Reverend Sebastian, that you
Can I-
wanted to say
One
something?
more thing. I'm sorry, really quickly. There was about a couple of years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. Teresa and I were talking on the phone, and then she paused and she said, "Sebastian, getting old is not for sissies." She's gonna be celebrating her birthday very soon, a few days from now. But anyway, I'm just so grateful for her ability to stay healthy and to keep going. Yeah.
Do you know which day? Do you know which day you have Sebastian?
I think is it the 9th, Therese?
8.
The 8th. I'm always mixing up. 8th of, yeah. The 8th. So, yeah, Therese will be forever young that day. She doesn't want anybody to know how old she is.
Oh, I don't mind. Yeah.
It is. I do see it that way too. It's like when I know Bishop Edwards, he always says that the youth is wasted on the young.
Mhm.
And it's I find that to be true, and this paradox of life. I think also retirement is kind of lost in the old too. Because there's so many things you can do when you're young, and so I think it's also good to have mini retirements where you're not just working all the time. I think it's good to enjoy life as well, while you have the energy, but also to take care of your health too. So yeah, enjoy some sweets once in a while, but not every day. Yeah, health is good. But yeah, I agree. What's it? Getting old is not for sissies. I think it takes a lot more willpower as you get older to do anything simple that you used to take for granted. So I can see that. That'd be tough. All right. I think that's good for today. Thank you.
Well, thank you, everybody, so much for your sharing. Thank you, Michelle, for your reading. That was pretty good. Thank you, Tomiko-san, for your prayer. So, do we have any prayer requests today? Let's remember our Chunaguk missionaries, Fumier and Reina.
Well, maybe you can pray for the Sunday service tomorrow to go well on all of our
Yes.
preparations. We're going to move some chairs from 43rd Street over here so that there's more chairs in this house. But also Isaac has to bring his equipment and yada, yada. So Joelle is going to be helping. And I can grab some people here too.
You're gonna do it up in the chapel? Up in
Yes.
the yeah.
But we're going to have overflow in the Chuncheon one and the kitchen. That's the thing.
That's a
So
good
we're gonna
idea.
use every nook and cranny, any public nook and cranny in this house. Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. It's a great idea to have it there.
For me, it feels like Chung Padon. Like I want
Yeah.
I want the young people on the floor, and I'm walking around like a father. It could be fun. In fact, it could be educational for the youth too. It's like kind of get a taste of the early church a bit more. I think a lot of
That's
these
true.
younger folks, they have no, not much knowledge of the early church or how
Right.
it used to be, sitting on the floor at his garden and Belvedere. Anyway,
And if it's true that they're going to be selling 43rd Street, then it's great to know we have another place to go. We don't have to be worrying about that or how we would possibly come up with money to go to the New Yorker. So at least we have this beautiful place with the Chuncheon one. We're really blessed actually to be able to have a Chuncheon one right there.
mhm.
All right, family, let's get ready for our residence prayer with 3 Abaji Omanis.
Pension One Residence Prayer, Shijak, Abaji, Omoni, Abaji, Omoni, Abaji, Omoni.
Let's pray.
Parents for allowing us to come together to
We
pray.
come before you.
Pan, thank
Good
you so
morning,
much
every
for
parent.
today's
Good morning,
Chunchimon, Harlem, Chunchimon, Resonance Prayer and Morning Devotion. Truly great for everyone to know
Each and every one of the
that
family.
second on this day.
Heavenly Parent,
It's
true
my
parent,
grandmother's birthday.
Heavenly Parent,
If
true
she's
parent,
alive,
in
I
spirit
don't know
world.
how. She's quite older, but
Look over
Mark
us.
God's family.
Pray for true mother.
And then tomorrow is
Everyone
children's. It's a peach celebration of the girls' Day. That's truly
Pray
great
for the
for me.
reunification of North Korea.
Springtime has come. And truly also for the persecution in Japan.
Pray for the Shanti one.
Their last they're already from a situation of a three president administration under
Everyone,
the religious federation,
pray Heavenly Parent,
religious freedom, and the chairman presidents and they the ministry and Obama ministry, Obama and Trump and Obama and all these people important letters and biggest and so many people international all that the Taliban is violating taking place
that
the
miracles
elders
can
nation, and really
happen,
pray
that
that
good
this
things can happen
Etiquette,
in
Father,
this
for two
emergency.
Japan,
mothers,
Japan
two
and
mothers
Korea,
lost,
Repentance to
and
in
America
tragedy
each
unite
in
and
long
every
life.
gift in everything.
also to
For
help
two
the
mothers,
With
ministers
Amen.
Father, we
and
pray
peninsula,
Repentance
and that
for
from the elders
that
nation, and then we go beyond that
repentance,
worst time,
unity,
the year of usual
in harmony,
Syria,
towards the vision
we have a challenge, go beyond everything,
T25,
each other,
the
help each
pour
eminence
out
of
the
the
money.
shopping
Really
center.
grateful
For the sake
we
of the
have a
Thank
world.
you
to
so
go
much
forth
for the
young,
Education is
people
caring.
here.
health,
years
and
and sweat
good,
for earth and
Thank
family.
you for the living God on the earth.
And we are so
young,
grateful
For the
that
living God
the
through Parents
on the earth.
Victoria's
the
Foundation
grandmother as a young
Families,
spirit and healthy
1960,
body.
pray Heavenly
Thank you
Parent
for the
to
though
Heavenly
That we
all
Parent
of our
Holy
1960
brothers and
Community.
today
the war
rise and
began
love each
happy
other, help each
and
other,
nuclear
reaching
weapons
Thank you.
born
uh,
here and there.
husband
This
Our
day is a
leadership, thank
peak.
you
happy
for the
attending the
family.
court
grow.
This is
For what
100
you
times
Become one
to the
evidence
second.
Maria. We pray Heavenly Parent
learning a
To
language.
the
of the
second.
all of our
Really
brothers
heavenly
and
parents
sisters in
The
pandemic.
reward
pray
of
Heavenly
multiple
days
Parent
of this.
gratitude.
Father, you never
pray for
allowed
them
that
to be
Ideal
safe, Heavenly Parent.
because
the
of
Pray for all our brothers and
persecution,
She
sisters
will
because
in
of your
die.
love.
and those
that
even
Father,
pray for good health
to
and
can
father,
be
mother,
energy
and they
a
were
each
firefighter.
and every one of us
Parents,
and
a
they're
doctor.
called
family
be
church.
How you
Pray
can
grateful.
be a
for good health
Yes,
firefighter.
such relations,
So good
ideal
each and
for
every
this
one of
and
us in the call.
ideal
Please bless all of us
balance
in
and
this
the
emergency.
mankind.
relationship.
Be with all our brothers and
The
Thank you
sisters
for
town
each
The
and
with
every
relationship
good
one of
health,
them.
good
free
and
energy,
all
and
New
this
York,
all police
Brooklyn,
Even
this
Boston,
coming
even
Sunday,
Boston, even Green,
Empire
the
State
Georgia,
of New York,
Harlem.
melting
thank
pot.
you
Be
for
grateful
each and every
Pastor
one of
culture,
them.
today that
Thank
all
you
around
for
people are come from
Takayoshi
all around the
here.
world
happiness for
For
Lena and the
for
Dividing
this
in
Young Martin,
Zambia and today
the
that
a
Church,
victorious foundation,
their families in this
Catholic Church,
they
family,
really didn't
by
put
the
big
word
corporate,
on
in
in
the
heaven.
earlier days and
Hey,
For
Alabama,
this
all
victorious
this
foundation,
coming year
spiritual
the
gifts we
today
have
children
each of
who
us
are
are
honored.
so much
them
This is
experience
the
but
for
not
allies
this
recover
the
health.
issues
as a
in
ghetto
Germany,
I
we
pray
make
for you
money
for
Spain,
them,
of Father
a hindering point but all this point that we can resolve through church prayer
Boni,
we can resolve everything bad experience
Father the
and
war,
then our own
for
limitation
the
and
terror,
embarrassment.
for the
most of
UK,
all
We
pray Heavenly
in
well
Parent to
Bible, Father,
pray
thank
that
you for
truly
your
you
help.
can
Father, I really
Thank you for your
make a
we
devotion and
pray
your
Heavenly Parent
peace
dedication.
truly
war
study
Thank you,
past and
Father, for
this
all our
pray
generous
Heavenly
for dividing.
Parent
and
thank
to
you,
our
Father.
to
Thank
Aragon
you for
Thank
each
you
and
so much
every
for
one
True
of them.
Mothers
coming New York
Reaching out
Parent
to
Day.
Captain Lee
places
and
in
Dr.
America.
Walk and then
May
like
go
Center
well.
and some
I
are
would
Very
giving
hard,
mother
heal,
Heavenly
for the
Parent
is
women
you,
in
very
the
hard
youth.
to
Martin.
bring
Your
the
way of
peace
brothers and
thinking,
Thank
sisters
you for
goodness,
all
each
health
and
and
open this as
every
a
between
thank you for
pray Heavenly
Nancy,
Parent
Dr.
mission
Ross,
Father
Dr.
priest.
Suma is
world
working so
Once
mission.
again,
that
Third
Father
generation
deny
we
country and
love us
home,
world
speaking,
going out
Parent
deny
to their
that
world.
we can love each other,
Protect
help
them,
each
guide
other,
them. No
Father
accident,
in
no
USA,
sickness,
Roland
no
like to be
Jehovah funding it.
to the
Marshall,
Very grateful that
heading
and
for
Zola
every
Dubois.
years
worker interprète
blood
aux
Far
to the
États-Unis,
true mother that we are
theological
doing that.
our
We are very
longing,
grateful to you,
help
prepare
presence,
this
Father, for
spider,
to pray for
everyone,
and
Father,
also we
leadership
pray
truly win
for
for
America,
the USA
ideas of feminism.
everyone to do well,
Ukraine,
Truly
Father.
with the
and
love,
pray
the heart.
Heavenly
True
Parent
mother can go
Thank
to
you
a,
so much.
Kim
and
Jong Un,
Heavenly Father,
Rawalpindi,
truly
Minnesota,
humble,
so hard
for
and here
everyone,
New
like
York.
great,
participation, everyone,
became a resentment.
devotion,
Stefan
Those
Stevens
who have no choice, who have no
and
choice,
and
just
pastors
everyone.
comrades and those people that who under the national
church
board and they have
Corey
We need to respect,
and
Father. We need to reach
Pastor
out. We
truly,
need
I
to
H.
liberate in this
I pray for
we
this
need
our
to give.
to
We need,
England,
history
Father,
over
to Boston,
we need
also
truly
teachers
pray that
of
there
God.
be a
Here in the
living
United States,
be a
picking up the
from the children that
does
can
amazing.
preach
to your will and
Under
not
his
to
leadership,
we pray that
it is very important
you
to
are
see
This weekend,
we are
Father
doing
God,
really, really good.
how we can
Lord,
be
today the
so
birthday
unitedly
All
in a
of
quiet
our
way.
Father, you can bless her and
evaporate.
bring her safely.
We can
Silence
Father
truly
God, by the
the
same
generation.
you are going to
and I
meet
think that
And God
truly
everyone to
thinking
come, everyone to go
coming up
through
on
what
to how we can really welcome them,
pure water,
take them, and
youth,
take care of them
even
for
younger
our
and
future of your
many
kingdom.
parents pray that we can
Yeah.
이 몸이 주고 또 주고 일백번 고쳐주고 백골이지도 돼요 혹시라도 잃고 임형하니 유병탄치 가실 줄이 수랴 임형하니 변탄치 가실 줄이 있으랴.
전지인 전 부모님께 기양배 바로 Now I have 3 cheers of Okmanse.
경구합신 하늘 부모님 억만세 전지인 참부모님 억만세 Victory for the Chanchman Resonance Prayer 억만세.
Thank you, everyone. Do we have any announcements today?
Today is 120th day, right? For Harlem Churchman prayer, resonance prayer.
120th day?
That's what I call. Yeah, we started the prayer from November 4th, right? 3rd we inaugurated. From the 4th we did the Chonshimon resonance prayer every morning. So from that counting, today is 120th day.
Oh my
Just wanted
goodness.
to-
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm so happy, and I think that has become a more and more miracle. More good things happen.
Definitely.
No
Absolutely.
question.
Yeah. Gosh, time goes so fast.
Yeah. Thank you, Catherine, for being MC.
Well, thank you.
Right. We can
I
celebrate.
thank Pastor,
120
Thank you,
days.
Kathleen.
I have to thank Pastor Milhan for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. You know, I just had an inspiration and prayer this morning about spiritual grandchildren. Spiritual grandchildren. I think that's really what mother needs is we love the young people so much that they want to have their own spiritual children. You know what I mean? I think that's the providence I'm thinking of right now. Okay, thanks.
All right.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
everybody. Hope you have a wonderful day. God
Have a
bless you.
wonderful day.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
blessed
you.
day.
Bye bye. Happy
Bye-bye.
120
Have a good
days.
day,
Happy
Jean.
120 days.